Hey guys, welcome back. This is Storm and this is episode 183 of our single player Tiveden world. It's been many months in the making, but we are here, we are back. This world hasn't gone away. It's just been dormant, just sitting idle, just chilling out, but we are back. And we are in 1.17 of Minecraft. The Java edition, this is single player, it's hard mode. This is a survival world that I've been playing for many years. Although it's been on a bit of a hiatus for the last few months. I have worked on it a little bit, but nothing too material has changed. I've done some stuff in the nether, but really not a lot has evolved. So you're kind of picking up from where we left off in episode 182, which is when we built this building. And yeah, I don't think I've changed too much since then. I have done some mining to start off this series, or to return the series. And I have collected some goodies, so let's take a look. So I've collected some of the new blocks here, some of the calcite, which looks like a pretty nice marble effect of a block. Really like that one. And I've also got some of this amethyst blocks as well. That's going to be a popular block, I'm sure, mainly because it plays a chime when you walk over it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm sure I'm going to use this quite a lot. In sparingly portions. I mean, it can be pretty annoying pretty fast, I'd imagine, if you're going to have that spammed everywhere under carpets, because it still plays the tune when you've got a carpet or a moss block on top. So we'll have to find the appropriate place to use it, but I look forward to using it. And I've also got some goodies here as well. This is some of the newer ore look of the variants, particularly with the deep slate variants. Collected some of those goodies, and just some spare blocks there as well. The first thing that I need to do is tear down some of this copper. You can collect it using silk touch like I've done here, but you don't want to smelt it this way anymore. Now you want to use your fortune pickaxe on it, and then basically break it down that way, so you get the raw ore blocks, or the raw items, and then you can smelt that down. You get far more ingots that way, so we're going to do that now just quickly. And it's definitely worth your while using fortune on your pickaxe to get extra raw copper, because the multiplier is significant. So now that you got the raw copper, you just need to smelt it down. So we're just going to go into our blacksmith building here and fire up the furnaces, and we'll get this cooked down into ingots. And now that we have our ingots, we can break this down into blocks of copper. So that's pretty cool. I guess we can create ourselves a lightning rod. We definitely want to use this around our island, just because, yeah, we have had problems with fire in the past, and this is a good way to prevent that. So we'll probably need to craft up a few of these. And then, of course, you can use your copper in the stone cutter to create different variants. And I am curious to try out a few of these different variants. Just because there's so many of these, and the oxidization effect of the blocks of copper, you kind of want to get a whole lot of copper. And yeah, probably just have a bit of a stockpile. So we'll have to go out and do a decent mining session to collect a lot more copper at some point, just so we've got our supplies all sorted. Yeah, one thing I do want to do, I need some string. Where's some string? Do we have some string? We have some string. Because I am very keen to also use candles. This was added in 1.17, and for that I'm going to need some honeycomb. Where'd you escape from, Mr. Sheep? He's just chilling out, I think. Now we can just do this, right? Now do I have to add in? No, afterwards. There we go. Now we do have to light them ourselves, but that's the look of them. I like it. I think they look pretty cool, and I'm sure I'm going to use these a lot. The emission of light can be a bit of a problem, so you probably don't want to use it for your main source of lighting. It's more of a decorative lighting source. Although, I mean, some people might find it a useful way to light up and make areas mob-proof by using candles only, but I think I will struggle with that. I'll probably need to hide some lighting underneath carpets and things as well as I usually do. But I think this is an awesome addition, and I can see myself using this quite a lot. Now, before we get too far ahead of ourselves here, I think it's only worthwhile that I show you guys where I actually have gone out to collect some of these newer blocks that have been added in 1.17. And for that, we need to go on a bit of a journey. So I've chosen to go out this direction to head out to new lands, and you saw from that intro sequence, that was a little bit of a montage of my search, and that really started from me trying to find the new moss block. And, you know, I eventually found it, but it wasn't easy. It was something that was, yeah, pretty hard to find in the end, but we managed to get it, so I'm pretty pleased with that, and I am keen to get a whole lot more of that. Where are you, Mr. Ghast? You're not going to shoot me down? I hope not. Alright, let's keep on flying over this direction. So this is where we go out towards our Guardian farm. That's where I originated from. So there's a portal up behind there. But this is an area that I've been digging out for a while. I haven't put in a proper tunnel yet, but this is where we can also go. So we head on down here. We have this little offshoot. And this is where I originally found turtles in my world. So there's a portal up here. And there's some stranded turtles that have found their way into the nether. And I think they're a little bit lost. We've also got a wandering trader that's hanging out in here. You've still got your dripstone. Yep. Still got that on offer. So that's pretty cool. Let's head on through though. And this is where we also have our axolotls. And we've got our turtles over here. These guys have just been chilling out, and as I've been trying to hunt down these guys, I've just been breeding up our turtles. So we've got quite a few scutes and things like that. Got ourselves a turtle shell, because why not while you're over here? In fact, what time of the night is it? Still early, but probably the next cycle, these next round of babies will grow up, and we'll get some more scutes then as well. But having a nice little protected area like this is a great way to collect the scutes and also breed up the little babies. So we have a lot of turtles around here that I've let out into the wild. Hopefully the drowns aren't too mean against them. But phantoms, on the other hand, they really don't like turtles, or maybe they don't like the defender of the turtles, because over a few night cycles I had to really defend these little guys. But they paid off because I managed to get some scutes as well. But yeah, it's quite fun looking after these little guys. Alright, now we need to head out in this direction. It's a little bit of a hike. Overall it's about 8,000 blocks away from our home island. But we do have a new island that we found over this way, where we found a lot of the nice goodies. There we go. We found our remote island. Has a village on it. That was the first thing that I noticed when I came out here. I've tried to set up a bit of a shop and make this a little bit more mob proof. I've got a few things around here. Got the iron golems that are out here pulling the night shift. They've had a hard time, but it's going okay. We do have an area down here that I'll just quickly show you guys. This is one of the amethyst geodes, where you get those new blocks and the crystals. So this is one of them that I've found just by mining around here. So this is quite a large one. It's pretty random, I think, around the size, but you can... now, in fact, I haven't collected any of the shards yet. These things. There we go. Shards. There we go. Nice. I've been mainly collecting the actual block form, so using Silk Touch. But we do have quite a lot in here, and the more that I'll stay around this area, the faster these will grow. So that's pretty cool. But let's head back on up, because what we also have right over here is another one of these geodes. So we can go down this way. Now I have lit it up so we can actually see down the bottom. There it is over there. Is it? Yes, here. There we go. And this is another one of these. So they aren't quite close enough where if I was just staying on that island that both of them will grow at the same time. I don't think so anyway. I'll have to measure it. And that is a shame. I was hoping to try and find one that was going to have this chunk loaded as I'm in the area. So have multiple of these loaded at once so we can get more of these at the same time. So yeah, I might have to keep hunting around and see if there's any more in this area. Why can't I swim? There we go. And this is how I marked it out, just to remember where this spot was. But it turned out to be quite close to this island. you might have noticed some of those glow squid down here, and that's because of this ledge over here. It's got this nice dark area underneath, and that means we have these guys that spawn in, these axolotls. So they just hang out here and hunt down everything. What was that? Team up. Did I put this one down? Or did I just battle the same mob that this guy was battling? I'm not sure, but either way, pretty cool that we got that. And this is how we can get a lot of these glow squid inks as well for the signs. But yeah, it's a nice area here where these guys will spawn in, and they spawn in all the time just by hanging around this area. And there is a big cave underneath. That's where I did do a whole lot of mining as well. And this area is probably going to be another base, like a remote island base that I'll have. And I haven't set up a portal yet. I will need to do that. It is a bit of a hike to get out here. And I did have to search far and wide. That's the original boat that I used also for transport when I was hunting for the shipwrecks, trying to find that moss block. But we found this place. I like it. It is in the middle of nowhere, but that's alright. And I actually really enjoyed searching for new lands in my world, trying to find the new content that's been added. While I was out in the middle of the ocean, I came across this fossil-looking structure, but it was just a sand little feature that was over the top of a ravine, but it looked pretty awesome. And I came across a number of ocean monuments that were quite close to each other. So that's always cool. Might want to take my axolotl friends out there to take them on. But yeah, there's a lot out there to see, but I'm trying to hold off from seeing too much, just because I know the world's going to change a lot more when 1.18 is released. And with an existing old world, if you keep searching forever, your world size just gets way too big. But it's fun. I do like searching for new content. Now, I know I just said that I don't like loading up too much of our world here, just because of the world file size. But while I have been searching around this area, I did come across which looked like some mountains all the way out this way, just heading directly north. That might be another geode just down there. I have an idea of how to find those a little bit better around this island, but that's probably going to be in the next episode. But for now, we're going to keep searching out this direction, because I think we have ourselves some mountains. I'm trying to remember, was it further this way? Or this way? I think it was this way. Alright, let's keep on searching. Still no mountains just yet. It's getting hillier though. Now, does this look like goat territory to you? It does to me. Wonder if we can come across a goat here. Looks pretty menacing. Of course I had to come here at night time. What do we have over here? We have the elusive sheep, followed by the skeletons. Here we go. Alright, I need to protect you, Mr. Goat. I am on fire. Don't worry about that. I'm on fire again. Still ignore that. Now, how many goats do we have here? Probably enough. I only need a couple. I think the easiest way to do this will be just to grab these guys on a leash. Yep, come on, buddies. We're going to go for a bit of an adventure here. So I'm going to use the boat. If I can place it, there we go. Now, ignore the arrow in the back of the head. We're off. We're off and racing here. Alright, so it's a bit of a journey. Now, I think I did sleep relatively recently, so yeah, we should be good for the time being for phantoms, but I'm going to try and make it back to that island that we just left from. So wish me luck. Well, we didn't make it very far, and the leashes broke off. Why is that? And I don't have them. Here we are. There's one. Where's the other one? There it is. So I'm not sure why that was the case. Let's try that again. I might have to swim them otherwise, which could be fine if we get a dolphin, I guess. Maybe I should try this view. Yeah, let's just watch these guys for a little bit. Make sure they stay on. I didn't hit the ground or anything, so I'm not sure why they broke off. Anyway, we're off and racing right now, so all is good. I think this is it. This is our main island. Well, our island away from our main island. Yes, this is it. Okay, awesome. So we have finally made it. Didn't actually take as long as I had thought. The boats are a lot quicker than I remember. But I didn't realise that. There's a ravine cutting through this island. That's pretty cool. I do need to set up a pen or something for these guys because they will headbutt mobs in other villages, and that's probably not a good thing. In fact, if I could get you in the boat, that might be a nice... There we go. Perfect. Could be a nice little safe spot for them until I get you guys all set up with your own chill out area. So I'm going to sleep the night away, set up a pen for you guys, keep you safe, and then probably breed you up a little bit. Alright goats, you have to come with me now. Let's see if we can get you out without killing you. Now they can jump, and they can jump very high, so what will be interesting... Come on buddy, you're going to break the lead, aren't you? Alright, let's try again. Alright, cool. Now, will they escape? You just tried to headbutt me, didn't you? I'm pretty sure you did. Alright, let's come up this way. Have to watch this one. Hopefully it was playful. Let's see if we can get you in. Now I was saying they might be able to just jump out of here. I mean, it is a very low fence. Will they be able to just hop on out? Not sure. Time will tell what to do about that. I mean, for now they are tied up, so that part's okay. But they will headbutt these other guys. So maybe we need to dig this down. I'm not sure. We'll have to think about that. Whoa! Crazy goat. So we're going to let those goats just chill out in that pen area. They'll probably escape, but that's okay. Until we have a portal connected up to this island, I don't think it's really practical to bring a goat all the way back. So we are just going to just head on over ourselves. There we go. We've got some of these guys spawning in. They pretty much spawn in every time I look, so that's pretty cool. May as well collect a few of these for the road. And let's see if we do have any of these axolotls just hanging around. There's usually one or two. That's usually a sign when you've got some floating zombie flesh, or just flesh, because there we go, there's one there right there. He's attacking the fish. Good boy. Now the way I'm going to get a whole lot more of this moss block is to use bone meal, and you can create moss from other blocks. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we do have this endless supply of free bone meal. So if we come down here and check this out, this should be nice and full. Yeah, we've got plenty in there. We've already crafted up a number of these blocks. So I'm just going to take a full block, full stack of these bone blocks. And we're going to head on over to a previous mining area. This is what I'm sure many people have in their world, just areas you've just dug out over the time of your world, trying to find all the riches, all the minerals, all the ores to collect. So we're just going to head out to one of my mining areas. And here we go. This is just one of the many mining areas I have in my world. I'm just going to go down towards the bottom. This is where I collect a lot of my resources. So if I just come on down here we go. Just got these nice open areas, nothing that we'll do with them. Let's face it, once you've kind of dug out all the resources, you pretty much don't come back to these kind of areas. Now we do have a 2-story area here, so if we come on down you can see there's another level, so that's going to make this quite helpful. So what we should be able to do, let's just go over here, put down this moss block, turn this into bone meal, and voila, we have a whole lot. Now it's going to go around the torches, which is a little bit annoying, but we should better just do this and just keep on growing. Now this is the carpet block, we want that, we want all these blocks, and we should be able to just keep on going out like so. And once we've filled out this whole area, what we can do to speed up the collection process is to go underneath. Oh, look at that. It jumps down from that height to there. It's quite a distance. And then we can just come run along like this with the hoe and collect up all our goodies that way. So this isn't a good way to clear out a level, plus it's a fast way to mine all these blocks as well. So I'm going to turn this whole floor here into moss, and then we're going to collect it with our hoe. So maybe this is what a flat world lush caves biome looks like. That looks pretty crazy. Oh, we missed the spot. There we go. Now there will be little spots that we can't get to, like it doesn't turn cobblestone, for example, into moss blocks. But that's alright. We're going to have more than enough, I think, after all of this. So let's see what it looks like underneath. That looks pretty crazy too. Okay, cool. So next is the fun part, to just run along here with our hoe and try and collect as many of these blocks as we can. Well, that was a pretty quick way of making this room much bigger than it was before. But that was pretty fast, actually. And we've also got this little friend that's come out to check out what's going on. How you going, buddy? Looks like you're moonwalking or something just then. Looked pretty strange. And then let's see how much we got just from this area. So we've got a full double chest here of the moss block, and then a little bit more over here. I was actually expecting to get more of these azalea trees, or little I don't know, you call these saplings. But yeah, we only got really half a row here on each. And a fair bit of the moss carpet, but that's okay, you can craft that out of the moss block. But that's not too bad. I mean, for something like half a stack of bone blocks to fill out this area and then to mine it down, didn't take long at all. And yeah, I thought the result was pretty good, pretty fast, pretty efficient. So if you've got spaces like this in your world, perhaps consider turning it into a moss farm. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to call the end of the episode there. We're going to put these moss blocks to good use in the next episode, and maybe we'll also use some of that copper as well. So stay awesome, and I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.